Hello, my sweet babies. Thanks so much for coming by Grandma Faye's house for reading time today. So good to have you here. Today's book is titled Snail Crossing. We're going to jump right into that book. It's a beautiful day, so make sure you get outside today. Get out and get in the sun and get some vitamin D. I know you don't know what that means right now, but just get outside because Grandma said it's a good thing to do. All right, Snail Crossing. Did you see how the ants came and rescued the snail? The snail helped the ants when it rained so that the ants wouldn't drown. And then the ants helped the snail get that cabbage that he so desperately wanted. So it's good to be kind to others. And they may not always be kind back to you, but it's best to always be kind. I love you, my sweet babies, and I want you to remember that you are special because God made you that way. Mwah. See you here tomorrow. Today's title is Snail Crossing. It is written by Corey R. Tabor. One lucky day, Snail was out scooting around when he saw the most beautiful sight. A field of plump, crisp cabbage just across the road. So there's Snail, and here's the dangerous road, and here's the plump, crisp cabbage growing. "Well, you won't stop me," said Snail to the road. Snail had been traveling for some time when he decided to take a break. "Why must I be nearly there?" thought Snail. I think Snail's going to go across that road. He was watching the grumbling gray clouds when he felt something coming his way. What it was, Snail couldn't say. Some things are too big and fast for snails to ponder. Ooh. "Well, you won't stop me," said Snail to the thing. Snail was cabbage bound. Nothing could stand in his way. Snail almost got run over. That's what happened there. "Hey, you're standing in our way. We've got a road to cross here," yelled a troop of rowdy ants. And they probably would have carried on like that if it hadn't started to rain. "Rain!" cried the ants. "Help! Help! Help!" Cabbage bound or not, Snail couldn't just leave them there. "Come in," said Snail. "Come in before you drown." So Snail let the ants come into his shell. "Tea?" asked Snail. "Oh, please, thank you. That would be lovely," said the ants. Click. See their eyeballs in the dark, dark shell. We're sorry about earlier. Terribly sorry. Sometimes we get a bit antsy, said the ants. Oh, I know the feeling, said Snail, and he told them all about the plump, crisp cabbage just across the road. Said the ants. They're just having a tea party. When the rain stopped, the ants said, thank you, thank you, thank you, and goodbye. Well, I hope you'll come back soon, said Snail. Count on it, said the ants, and off they went. Now, where was I? Said the snail to himself. Ah, yes. Snail was cabbage bound. Nothing could stand in his way. Snail was scooting right along when he noticed something standing in his way. Lunch, said the hungry crow. Well, you won't eat me, said Snail. Can't you see I'm cabbage bound? Evasive maneuvers, evasive maneuvers. Snail was trying to evade all the dangers between him and the cabbage. Honk, honk. And just like that, the hungry crow was gone. Snail was very relieved, but a little dizzy from all that spinning. Cabbage bound, I'm cabbage bound. Head in the clouds, foot on the ground. Snail scooted and scooted and scooted and, hooray, said Snail, I made it. But where was the cabbage? Well, shoot, said the snail. He was going around and around and around so much, he ended up going back in the same direction from whence he had come. But what was that on the horizon? Could it be? It was. The cabbage was coming to Snail. Hooray, said Snail. Snail bound, we're snail bound. Oh, the ants went and got the cabbage for Snail. Since he was kind to them, they returned his kindness. Thank you, he said to the ants. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Then the new friends went inside for cabbage soup and tea, and no one felt antsy at all. The end. Did you see how the ants came and rescued the snail? The snail helped the ants when it rained, so that the ants wouldn't drown. And then the ants helped the snail get that cabbage that he so desperately wanted. So it's good to be kind to others. And they may not always be kind back to you, but it's best to always be kind. I love you, my sweet babies, and I want you to remember that you are special because God made you that way. Mwah. See you here tomorrow.